Hello and welcome YouTube. Today we have an Asus GL551J Republic of Games laptop, and the client sent it to us for the power jack repair. First we want to do is we want to check and see if the power supply is working, and we do it by using a voltmeter. Yeah, the power supply puts us 20 volts. Next thing we want to do is open up the laptop. By the way, we specialize in power jack replacements. That piece right there. Let's open up the screen. Connect the. It's falling off. Yeah. So obviously the power jack is faulty. So I'm not even gonna test anything because the piece is there someplace. So we take the battery out. I'm gonna show you how to take it apart and how you can fix it yourself, or you could send it to us. Alright, at the end, if you like the video, leave a like, alright? So let's begin. Information is right here. So, two long screws from here. And let's try and pry out this panel downwards. Now we got three screws for the hard drive. Two, three. And now we have to slide it that way. Grab onto this piece right here and slide everything that way, like that. Alright, so two, three, four. Now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. Okay, so those screws are the same. Alright, so those are the same. And this one is not the same. Okay, so this screw is one different screws from all the other ones. That's for the CD-ROM. I'm not sure if the CD-ROM is going to slide down. Yep, it's sliding out like that. And here we got two screws right there. 1 and 2, like that. Okay, there might be two screws right here, but I'm not sure. So let me try and pry out just one of them. You don't want to pry it out first. Just wait a second. No, there's nothing there. Alright, so if there's nothing here, there's nothing here. Here we got two connections right there, and we got a connection right there for the speakers. So I'm not sure if we need to take it out first. Let me flip the laptop and see. Alright, so i7 NVIDIA GeForce, expensive laptop. Well, used to be expensive, now it's still expensive. So here we mark a black wire and try and take it off. And like that. Okay, wonderful. Now do I want to disconnect this wire right here? Okay. So what I'm trying to do is I need to put the pressure on the pad itself and then grab onto the top end and pull the wire via the top end. So let's see if we can do something like that. Okay. All right. Like that. Like that. Like that. Like that. Like that. And like that. Okay, so we took this out. Alrighty. And all of the screws are out of here. Now let's wrong camera, hold on. Yeah, that's better. So what I'm trying to do is I got this guitar pick. I know it, hold on. Let's do it like that. So I got thanks to Adidas for sponsoring these videos. We got no advertisements here besides our company and Adidas. I'm just kidding, nobody's sponsoring anything. So it's just comfortable to work in Adidas. Alright, so let's see if we can find a spot where, okay, right here, find the spot. Alright, here. Let's spread the support. Alright, so is it gonna go by itself or is it still needs to be spread out a bit more? Right here. Let's see. Like that. And like that. Like that. Okay. So before we're gonna take everything else out, you see right there, there's a screen for the cable right here. Right here. Okay, let's see. You see? So what you want to do is you want to pull on it upwards. And now, if we open this guy up, we can probably take the whole panel out. Wow. Amazing. Alright, so here we got, that's the problem right there. Let's see. Alright, so that's our problem. You see, right here. There's a wing right here that holds down the jack. And I want to thank Asus for manufacturing crap like that, because if it wouldn't be for Asus, I wouldn't be in business here. The jack is also bad, as you can see the pin moves all over the place. It shouldn't be moving like that. It's probably cracked somewhere in the back. Yep, right there is the crack in the back of the connection. If you can take a look right here. Yeah, if it wouldn't be for Asus, nobody would be buying new laptops. So sincerely thank you, Asus, for putting food on my table. Anyways, let's see. So we pull out the cable right here. I don't want to break anything, so I'm just kind of helping out right there. All right. Okay, so the biggest problem is that nobody has this jack and stack anywhere because it's a relatively new system. And nobody has this jack and stack. Sorry, I've been talking to myself there. Okay, this is... it seems like this is broken. Yep, that's much better. Yep. Let's try and cut the rubber insulation from the... Let's cut the rubber insulation from the top. Like that. Like that. Like that. Okay. Alright, so the reason I need to cut the insulation off so that I could desolder the cables from this old jack to the new DC jack. And I don't want to make the cables any shorter than they already are because it seems like they kind of stretched in my opinion. Alright, so here. Like that. And like that. So that's that. Let's take this guy out and spread the two cables apart. Okay, so now I can. So you see basically the rear pin kind of fell off. So we remove all the insulation. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna desolder the cables in the back and then try to match some different jack and install a different jack into this position. We got in this position. So basically the problem right there, you see, the back of the jack broke and this piece broke and everything broke. Let me first find something that we're gonna match it with. Give me 1 second. Alright, I apologize that it took such a long time. So I found something similar. So here, you see this jack and that jack are kind of the same. Only thing is this jack has wings on the side, one right there, and this one doesn't have any wings. And what I'm gonna do is, because they are all the same size, I'm gonna transplant the wires from here to this guy, and I probably will have to shave these points right here. Let's see if it's gonna be fitting in there just fine. Nope, so I need to shave off. Oh no, it fits fine. Hold on. Let's see. No, I still need to shave the this thing. Okay. So this piece is shaved. Let's shave off the top piece like that. Alright, so let's see. For me, the most important thing is for the holes to align. When the holes do align, I can show you like that here. You see it's perfect alignment. So it has some movement left and right. Right, and we have plenty of room right here to guide the cable, and there's plenty of room to Let's see, like that. Like that, yep, okay. So our goal is to make this go that way, and the black cable needs to go that way as well. So let's go to the soldering station here, like that. Wait up, where is the... Oh, okay. Alright, so let's see how well it's gonna fit in here. And it fits well enough. Alright, so what we want to do is we need to stabilize the jack in place by putting the plug into the jack right here. Like, I don't want to break the jack, but it's fine. Oh, like that. So we put the plug in all the way, like that. And now we want to lift up the black cables a little bit so that they won't be sitting on top of the red cables. So black cables should be a little bit upwards. Let's connect them right here, like that. Then guide the cable along those grooves right here, and guide them all the way here, like that. Okay. So if you take a look closer, you will see that this cable, this black cable, is not touching the red cable in any way, shape, or form. There is a space between them two. You see there is enough space so that the red cable won't be touching the black cable in any way, shape, or form. So now you would say, dude, how the hell are you gonna make it so it's not gonna be wobbling around? Well, there's few ways. One is you can sorry, don't know which microphone I'm talking to. One way is to cement the whole piece in place, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the glue, hot glue, which I'm gonna be putting all over the place here. So let's start with hot glue. Alright. Like that. I start little by little. Alright, so the goal here is to make sure the glue not gonna penetrate inside of the jack. If the glue gonna get inside of the jack, then you're screwed. There's nothing you can do about it. The jack won't be clicking when you go in and out of the connection. I will let the first layer dry a little bit, and I will come back in about a minute or two. Okay, so let's try and see how well it's already dried up. Alright, so it is hardened a little bit. Yeah. Alright. Alright, so that was the second layer. And what I'm gonna do next is I'll let it dry a few more minutes and see if we can mount the if we can put a layer of glue in between the top of the jack and the casing. So I'm just making sure all of those guys are in place, and that's gonna be on which side that's gonna be. It's gonna be on that side. So if we put some glue here on top, it should be golden. The only problem is I see that there is a clip right here, which I didn't expect would be here, so I'm not sure if it's gonna let me, the screen is too heavy. I'm not sure if this thing gonna let me get that the glue right there, which I just put in. It's probably right in this corner someplace. All right, let's take this out of here. And let's try and put this on top of there just for experimentation purposes. Yeah, the experiment didn't work out because you definitely have a slight misalignment. Okay, so let's see if we can remove this piece safely. Alright, so that's safely removed. Now let's try and cut a little bit. Now let's try and cut a little bit the new glue that we just put in there. This thing keeps falling off. Alright, so right someplace right here is where we need that hinge to hinge into. I mean, the glue is still workable. Hope it's still workable. Alright. Good job. I think I'm better off just cutting off that plastic piece that's supposed to be in here, because this provides more integrity here. This glue provides more integrity for the jack stability than the top piece. Yeah, I think I shouldn't even bother here. Alright, so what I want to do is I want to secure this top position right here with some glue, and then close everything down. Let me see if this whole thing will be closing. Yeah, it's fine, right? I'm nuts. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so that's perfect. And what I want to do is this. I want to add some glue right here. How far from that connection is the jack starting? Someplace like that. So we are adding our target point is right here. Right here is our target point with the glue. So I'd like to add some glue here and then close down the jack really fast. Not the jack, but the whole assembly really fast. Or maybe I could just connect it like that here. And let's see if it's gonna work out for it. So here I need to connect this cable, right? If I'm gonna put glue first and then try and connect the cable, okay, so that's fine, right? That cable is now connected. Now it would be a great idea to put some glue in between and then close everything down. And the thing is I need to guide the cable through, so it's not going to be sticking out anywhere. Okay, so something like that. Okay, good job. So let's put some glue. Okay. Wonderful. So now I basically just put it like that and close it down like that. Let's close it down like that. And let's screw in right away. Let's see, this is the wrong screw right here. No, that doesn't even pick up. Shoot. Hold on, maybe that's the right screw, but nope. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Time is of the essence here. Where is my magnet? Shoot, shoot, shoot. Okay. Not this, how about this? Are you guys gonna go in there? Okay, wonderful. How about you gonna go right there? Okay. Good job. I'm just inspecting now to make sure that it's all solidly in there. Let the glue dry a little bit. Okay. Nice job. Okay. So let me shut down the glue, the exhaust. Okay. Now that sandwich glue, basically from the top and bottom, supposed to make sure that the jack will never move again in its entire life. Hopefully I did a good job, which we've been in business for 20 years, so who else gonna do a better job? That's the question. Alright, so here, screw that. Screw another screw right there. Okay, so okay. So there's 4. Like that. And this is like that. And like that. And tiny but relatively long screw here. Speakers we connect right there. Okay. Reconnect the hard drive right here. I got 3 screws for the hard drive. And we got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright guys, if it's not too much trouble, press a like button on the bottom. If you have any questions, make sure to leave a comment. But that's pretty much it. Now, for some reason, doesn't want to plug in. Should be really simple here. Like that and like that, no? Yeah, no? Come on. Come on. What's wrong? That's fine, that's fine. This guy's kind of bent, so we're just gonna remove that. Oh, right here, I think this is the guy. Okay. So let's try now. Okay. Yep, that's okay. Okay, so we put it like that. You have to find that edge. Make sure this is in. So big arms right there, and then guide it through. Are we in? Looks like we're in. Yeah, no. Stretch. Should be in. Alright, so here everything is set up. Right here and right here. Okay, so here we're in, but here we're not all the way in. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Perfect? No? Yeah, no. Okay. Okay. Longest screw goes right there. And right there. Now the battery is out, as you can see. Let's try and see if we're gonna power it up. If everything is gonna be working fine, so here we plug it in here. I would honestly let the glue dry up a little bit more. We got some extra glue here, which we want to disregard. And where is the power button? Okay, here. Voila, Republic of Games. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope everything is your repair gonna go as smoothly as this one. If you're in Chicago, stop by. The repair should take about 43 minutes. And again, right there is everything's powering up. Touchpad works. And let's see if the keyboard works. Okay. It's still loading, so. Alright. The sound works, that's a good thing. Come on. Well, anyways, thank you so much for. Okay, so here there is personal information here, came up who the owner is. So thank you so much for watching. You guys have a good day. Thank you. Bye.